So, here's hoping for something good. Hello Kitty, to dear Daniel, no dream adventure. Well, it has a tiny amount of potential that it might be good, but I don't have high hopes. Oh, joy, Imagineer! That one name that is always a harbinger of terrible times ahead. So it's actually a possibility that this might be an education game. I guess that would be Daniel. I am not exactly up on my Hello Kitty lore, so I apparently can't go choose the other option, so let's just start. Oh wait, that's not another option. It's just telling me push, start button. That's the word push down there. Some such thing. Okay, so... oh hey, we can use actual non-Japanese letters. I can actually, fit the whole name in. Ooh, how about that? And, someone in the chat just said, Daniel is Hello Kitty's boyfriend, I believe. Followed immediately by, why do I know that? Okay, let's... come on. Let's get through this dialogue, see what kind of game, or possibly heavy quotes, game we are in for. Because like I said, Imagineer is one of those companies that they made a lot of study games. Like, I hesitate actually to even call them games, because they literally were. Here is a cartridge that has a lot of math that will help you study math, or English, or science. So, you know, when I see Imagineer in front of anything else, I'm already thinking, this is probably gonna have to do with education in some way. And there are the very rare ones where they actually do make legitimate games, but they are very, very few and far between. I'm still not convinced that this will actually be one. Also, that animation, holy crap. That was something special right there. Also, this seems to be a game of very much public domain music. But yeah, we do seem to have an actual game, so how about that? If all the music is of this quality, though, I don't think I'm gonna be able to play through the whole thing. Also, yeah, this is holding the run button down. This is the run. There actually is a difference between the run and the walk speed. Look at that! This is... oh, that is some kind of amazing right there. How do you program a game to go at these speeds? Also... oh, there we go. I wonder now. Well then, that is something special right there. Okay, so we stop getting points after a while, so there is no bounce on things enough times, and they give you a 1-up. There's no way to interact with the blocks, or really with anything outside of jumping on it. And yeah, there is definitely that, getting hit does only reduce your time total, so there's no health system in this game. I got 2 sandwiches. Literally no idea what their purpose is. Maybe those are extra lives? When Hello Kitty is feeling really down, she just munches on a sandwich? I have literally no idea. Okay, now it's a place to go in. Why do I get the feeling this is going to be one of those games that has one song throughout the entire thing, and we're already listening to it and it's already looped many, many times? Okay, so... okay, so, oh dear lord, are you serious? There's gonna be that sort of stuff. We got a plant! Okay, that animation is cute. I'll grant them that. Okay, we have costume pieces, and a pause screen. So yeah, apparently there's a bit of a Metroidvania-esque thing going on. Like, we have multiple pathways we can take, and obstacles in our way that disappear when we walk into them. Okay! That sure is a thing, I guess. And yeah, there was a door back there that I could have taken. I think that's probably what that key was for, considering I also thought that it might be for the treasure chest. But we opened a second treasure chest without a key, so... yeah, key was for the door, and... probably just more points inside the door, which I don't really much care about. Oh joy, and then we get a mile of text. Oop, I just went into the same area again. Let's try that, but be a bit more careful. Alright, so there goes the Metroidvania app. Is this... it's a game? Games Express? Kitty's room. Okay. Okay, communication space. Wonder Adventure? What? Cute closet? Picture station, and... wonderful gift. I don't even... what? So I guess these are all just different minigame things. Presumably, or maybe not. Maybe it's just literally crap tons of dialogue. Okay, you know, I don't even know, so... okay, let's just chat with the owl. Alright, so I guess now is a good time to, have a look-see and find out... does a walkthrough exist for this mess? And, nope, no walkthrough exists, so we do not get to find out how many stages exist. So with that added on, I'm definitely not going to be doing an entire playthrough of this. And I'm thinking that that may well be, you know, as we play through and get to various minigames throughout the actual game, we will then be able to play them whenever, you know, if we go back to those areas. Okay, we got a camera. So maybe because we have that item, we can go back to the picture station and do a thing? So I figure we will complete this stage and then find out about that and then call it there, because I will remind you, I am still holding down the run button constantly. This is the game's running speed. Yeah, I cannot do this. Okay. Had a feeling, but had to check. The ghosts cannot be stomped on. And just two randomized blocks sliding along. No indication of what sent them sliding along there in the first place. Wow, that is something special. And there's our goal. Why not? Oh, we got a Grand Canyon picture? Yeah, I didn't notice until just at the end there, it did say America in the upper left corner. Okay, get on with it. Yeah, all those, you know, glaciers and ice flows and floating castles that America is famous for. So what's this one say? Mame Noki? Nothing matching. Wait. Yeah, that's Mame... Mame's something. Way too many things. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's just oh hey, it says there, doesn't it? Yeah, how about that? The floating castle is in New York. Oh my dear sweet lord. So what hell has, or no, what wintry apocalypse has America suffered that it's now a winter wonderland with a floating castle? Given the size of these stages, or the length of them, and the utter ridiculousness that is going on, I am kind of inclined to keep playing, especially when we have stages that are nothing but dialogue, and aren't actually, you know, actual stages. And now we're in Mexico, so I am rather glad that we do actually have different music per stage. And skateboard is just background imagery, I think? How do I use you? How do I need to go find a helmet? 'Cause it's not letting me get onto it in any way. There was definitely a thing that looked like a ramp for it. Weird. Doesn't much matter, though. if we find a thing for it now, I am not going back to it. And I forgot to check the picture station. Whoops! Out of the way, if you don't mind. That opens this when we get a little bit of time and another present. Don't really care what it was, because frankly, not much of this really matters. Doesn't it just feel like we're in the middle of Mexico right now? And just nailed the feel of the country with these stages. Well, and we found the goal. How about that? Okay, so let's get through all the dialogue, and we've been given a bow. So does this mean we will actually have a weapon in these upcomings? No, we have a minigame. No surprise there. And we're not even using the bow for this minigame. Wow. This is something else right here. So I am doing horribly. This is, there. Come on. There. Yeah, effective strategies. Bounce on the mouse. So, wasn't that joyous? Okay, yeah, we did win the bow for winning the minigame. Let's see if we can actually do anything with it in a stage. Just going to really quickly check and see... Nope! Can't do a thing with it! Did get... Let's actually say the name... A hiking costume! Oh. Huh. Well, that is interesting. It's a little bit late in the game to be introducing something like that. But, you know, I really like the, Mickey's Magical Quest series. That's generally good stuff. So let's see, picture station... Can we actually do a thing now, or... Nope, we still cannot do a thing. So, what was the name of this area? Bermuda! We are going to Bermuda! Okay, so... I think we are supposed to be underwater, but the controls and the gravity and such has not changed in the slightest. So yeah, best of jobs with that. I wonder, can we bounce on a crab? Good, we can't. I was gonna say. Okay, that. So yeah, if you hold up and hit B, you get that, which doesn't really seem all that useful overall. But we will see if we can find a proper use for it. Like, we could do this, but we could have accomplished that same thing by jumping. And I'm sure that would open up that. Yeah, block we just passed, but not so much interested in finding any more of the things. Kind of interested to see the places the game will go to and the interesting stage design these places will have. And we just warped away. And now we are in... Really? Is that where they... Okay, yeah, I think that is actually correct. Somebody double check on that for me. We are currently in the Galapagos Islands. So I have no idea if... I'm a bit dumbfounded. Why are the Galapagos Islands the Halloweeny place? With the Sorcerer's Apprentice? What? I'm confused. I didn't even know the Sorcerer's Apprentice was, public domain, but, you know, I guess it works. It's a very old song. Okay, and yeah, people are telling me that the location is indeed correct for the Galapagos Islands. No, I would not say this has been a decent game. This has just been a game with, very short levels, which is its best thing going for it, and just general what in the hellery kind of stuff. Yes, the rabbit puts it very well. It's one of those kind of games you want to stop playing, but you really want to see what strangeness and bizarreness comes next. Like, why is the Galapagos Islands tied to the Sorcerer's Apprentice? And why did it have rolling jack-o'-lanterns? This is the kind of stuff I want to see where it's going to go next with this insanity. Okay, we're in Peru with the absolute worst depiction of the Nazca lines I've ever seen. And again, we have public domain song. This time I'm not 100% sure. I Oh, I recognize the tune, but I'm not sure which song this is exactly. Yeah, let's go the other way. So I wonder, did I... Nope. Did not get any other new costumes. I feel like getting new costumes that, you know, add different abilities, that is a good idea. And I probably am missing a lot of costumes by not going to all of the side places and getting all the treasures, but still. Oh, there's a key. Hidden door, so is this actually... Oh, and I was wrong, you don't even have to hit up to activate the thing, it's just hitting B. Then we have a golden Hello Kitty plane. Okay, so... Carrying on, I'm sure the goal is just ahead. Okay, we appear to be in some kind of palace, and/or temple, which, going by that little icon, apparently reveres a moose. A moose and a spider. And another moose, and a monkey. Okay, so zipping on through. Nope, looks like we have another minigame to get an arrow for our bow. Are you freaking serious? Wow. And this is the William Tell Overture, I want to say? Well, make the jump without hitting the bird. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the William Tell Overture. No, less of that. Okay, there we go. So we won a Cupid arrow for our bow. Why we had to chat with a... I was gonna say why we had to chat with a bear in Peru for it, but now we have Princess and floating flowers and what looks like an ice mirror of sorts. Apparently bad things are happening.